That contract, just to be clear.
Why don't you shut up?
But just to be clear about
Listen, video boy.
No, but the contract.
Yeah, just shut up, video boy.
But I'm
Little nobody.
But John, I'm.
People in the UK, what doubted my son? I said, every TV company you want sacking off. Sack them off Monday morning, they don't know. Take your top off, man.
John Fury, a figure often at the center of controversy in the Fury camp, was notably absent from Tyson Fury's corner during his highly anticipated rematch against Oleksandr Usyk. Instead, he was seated far into the crowd, watching from a distance. Yet, despite this change in dynamics, the outcome remained unchanged. Another decisive loss for Tyson Fury.
Winner by unanimous decision. Still undefeated, still the reigning heavyweight champion of the world from Ukraine, Oleksandr.
The unanimous decision once again solidified Usyk's undefeated record and his position as one of the most dominant figures in modern boxing. For all the speculation and criticism that surrounded John Fury's involvement during their first fight, the results seemed to confirm what many had started to suspect. This rivalry was not about distractions, but rather Usyk's undeniable superiority in skill and strategy. The atmosphere was charged with tension as fans and commentators alike dissected the fight.
Quit pulling back or you're getting caught. Win these 2 rounds.
John Fury, known for his fiery temperament and unwavering loyalty to his son, had every reason to feel embittered. His absence was supposed to be a controlled experiment, removing any potential distractions his presence might have caused in the first fight. But with Tyson Fury facing the same outcome, a unanimous defeat, the elder Fury's frustration only deepened. Adding fuel to the fire, John Fury's personal scoring of the fight aligned with the views of professional commentators, but starkly contrasted with the majority of fans and analysts. Most observers felt this was an even more definitive victory for Usyk, with the Ukrainian displaying a level of dominance that surpassed their first encounter. From his vantage point in the crowd, John Fury's perception of the fight was clear. The judges had failed Tyson Fury yet again.
All to the winner by unanimous decision. Still undefeated, still the reigning.
It wasn't merely a rematch. It was a repeat of what he considered an injustice. The fight wasn't easy for Usyk, but it was easier than the first, he would later remark, his words tinged with both disappointment and defiance. As the dust settled in the ring and Tyson Fury completed his post-fight interview, the real drama unfolded backstage.
I'm the only green on the
John Fury, accompanied by other members of Team Fury, voiced his grievances with characteristic intensity. He accused the Saudi boxing system of bias and corruption, passionately defending his son's efforts in the lead-up to the fight. Tyson gave everything, he sacrificed everything, to prepare for this, John Fury declared, his voice heavy with emotion. And for what? To have the same injustice repeated. For John Fury, the narrative was simple. Tyson Fury had been robbed, not once but twice. He firmly believed the judges had unfairly tilted the scales in Usyk's favor, and the elder Fury wasn't shy about expressing his disdain for what he saw as a rigged system. His frustration wasn't just about the loss. It was about the sacrifices Tyson Fury had made in the months leading up to the fight, sacrifices that, in John's eyes, were invalidated by questionable judging and systemic unfairness.
I thought he was dead tight. I thought he was going to get it, if I'm honest.
I swear to God, I thought I won it by these 3 rounds. I lost the fight in front for all that work.
The boxing world, however, saw things differently. While John Fury's passionate defense of his son was unsurprising, many analysts pointed to Tyson Fury's physical condition as a key factor in his defeat. Coming into the ring heavier than in their first fight, Tyson's speed and agility appeared diminished. His movements lacked the precision and sharpness needed to counter Usyk's relentless footwork and technical mastery. To many, this was less about corruption and more about preparation, or the lack thereof. Despite these critiques, John Fury refused to back down. His belief that Tyson had been cheated was unwavering, and he continued to defend his son's performance with vigor.
Big John Fury be here tomorrow night?
I'm not sure. Maybe. I haven't really spoken to my dad, to be honest, though. I presume so, but we'll see tomorrow.
Yeah,
we'll see.
John Fury, the fight wasn't just a loss. It was a battle against a system that he believed was stacked against him. Tyson Fury wasn't alone in his belief that he had done enough to secure the victory. As the final bell rang, Fury confidently raised his hands in triumph, his expression exuding certainty that the judges would award him the win. However, the announcement told a different story. The judges, Geraldo Martinez, Ignacio Robles, and Patrick Morley, unanimously scored the fight 116-112 in favor of Oleksandr Usyk. The decision left Fury visibly stunned, shaking his head in disbelief, while Usyk dropped to his knees in prayer, dedicating the victory to his mother and all Ukrainian mothers. Critics were quick to dissect the outcome, pointing to what many viewed as a tactical misstep by Fury. Coming into the ring significantly heavier than in their first encounter, Fury's added weight was intended to give him an edge in power and physicality. Instead, it appeared to work against him, hindering his speed, agility, and overall stamina.
No, its fight was easy. Not easy, but not easy. Easier.
Easier than the first.
Usyk, renowned for his technical mastery, precise footwork, and relentless activity, exploited Fury's diminished mobility to devastating effect. Throughout the fight, Usyk's punches seemed to carry twice the impact, while Fury's responses lacked the sharpness and consistency needed to keep the Ukrainian at bay. John Fury, ever the loyal and outspoken father, refused to accept the outcome. He doubled down on his belief that Tyson had been cheated, suggesting that external factors, such as the ongoing war in Ukraine, might have played a role in influencing the decision.
I felt I won the both fights, like this Australian lad here. He thought I won both fights too. I don't know what I've got. Well, obviously I know what I had to do, knock him out to get a decision. But do you know what? It's boxing, and it happens, and there's no doubt in my mind.
John, this was less about skill and more about politics, a sentiment he expressed loudly and repeatedly in the aftermath. The victory further cemented Usyk's dominance in the heavyweight division, solidifying his place as one of the sport's all-time greats. Retaining his WBA, WBC, and WBO heavyweight titles, Usyk likely brought an end to his rivalry with Fury, doing so in a fight that showcased his intelligence, discipline, and unparalleled skill.
I won the fight, and that's it. We can't cry over it. We can't do
I think
much
the
about
fans, all the British fans, and at home in Britain, everybody's calling it a massive robbery. So
what can you do? You get paid, you get laid, that's it. You go home.
The event itself was a spectacle of grand proportions, taking place in front of a star-studded crowd at Riyadh's opulent venue. The audience included sporting legends and Hollywood stars such as Ronnie O'Sullivan, Jason Statham, Lennox Lewis, Oscar de la Hoya, Roberto Duran, and Vladimir Klitschko. Tyson Fury's ring walk was as flamboyant as ever, entering to the playful tones of Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas before transitioning into the Notorious B.I.G.'s iconic Hypnotize. Meanwhile, Usyk's entrance was a stark contrast, stoic and patriotic, singing along to Ukraine's national anthem with his hand over his heart, embodying a warrior's calm before battle.
And I've done that many times, and we're on for a nice Christmas in the Fury House, and thank God we're all both out the ring in one piece. In the mighty name of Jesus for all that. Give me all the glory to God.
The fight itself began tensely, with Fury attempting to establish dominance early through his jab. Trainer Sugar Hill Stewart's instructions from the corner were clear: watch for Usyk's counters and avoid overextending. However, Usyk's strategy quickly became apparent, capitalizing on Fury's slowed exits and finding openings with precise counters.
That's my opponent. Tyson Fury make me strong.
While both fighters had their moments, Usyk's activity and consistency gave him a noticeable edge in the early rounds. As the middle rounds unfolded, Fury managed to land some impactful shots, most notably an uppercut that briefly electrified the crowd. Yet, Usyk's response was swift and clinical, utilizing combinations and body shots that showcased his superior technical skill. The disparity in conditioning became increasingly evident, while Usyk maintained his relentless pace.
They're not like motivated for me, but Tyson is a great opponent. It's a big man, it's a tough boxer, it's a good man. Tyson...
Fury began to show signs of fatigue. His heavier physique, intended to overpower Usyk, instead seemed to sap his endurance and limit his mobility. By the later rounds, the fight's trajectory was clear. Usyk's energy and precision continued to dominate, while Fury struggled to find meaningful openings. Usyk's footwork remained a constant thorn in Fury's side, allowing him to dictate the pace and positioning of the exchanges. Fury landed occasional big shots, but they were too infrequent to turn the tide. Usyk, meanwhile, continued to pile on clean and decisive blows, solidifying his control of the fight. The final round saw both fighters dig deep, each seeking a defining moment to sway the judges. Fury pressed forward aggressively, attempting to impose his size and power, but Usyk's composure never wavered. When the bell rang, it was clear to most observers that the Ukrainian had done enough to secure the victory. The post-fight drama added another layer to the evening, as Usyk delivered his victory speech, dedicating the win to his loved ones and his war-torn homeland.
I very respect Tyson Fury. 24 rounds, listen. Now it's already history.
Alexandr, Radio Raheem over here in the corner. Tyson Fury called this a Christmas gift for you from the judges, and Frank Warren says that he...
Daniel Dubois interrupted the proceedings, demanding a rematch for their controversial bout earlier in the year.
Okay, I'm trying.
You trying, you do. Daniel, 1 second, let him have his moment. Daniel, no.
Usyk! Well, I want my revenge. I want my revenge, Usyk.
Dubois injected new tension into an already dramatic night. Ever composed, Usyk responded with grace, stating that he was open to the rematch after taking some well-deserved rest.
I want my revenge, Usyk. Well done on tonight. Well done on tonight. God bless. I want my revenge for the robbery last time.
Promoter Frank Warren also weighed in, emphasizing the close scoring of many rounds and suggesting that some sessions lacked a definitive winner. However, for most of the boxing world, the narrative was clear. Usyk's brilliance had once again prevailed, while Fury's strategy and preparation had fallen short. The rematch may have concluded their rivalry, but it left an indelible mark on the history of heavyweight boxing, a tale of skill, heart, and the relentless pursuit of greatness. Okay guys, for the best updates on boxing news, moments, events, and actions, subscribe to Knockout Updates and turn on notifications to never miss out on quality content. And check out our other videos. Until next time, peace out.